release overland. Good driving. Good travelling with Barossa. And that works extremely well. We've got the condition wet. And now we're expecting the motorbike to arrive. It was a Columbine in the 1920 Harley Davidson. Well done, Colin. Thank you very much. Good travelling. Well done, Brian. Well done. Good travelling. Complete with Tommy Gun and his sidekick, Bonnie and Clyde.
I said to him, what have you got there, mate?
Happy travelling. We'll pick up all the dead bodies along the way. Harding in his 1922 Ford Model T Roadster. Sticking over well, David. Good travelling. Bill Purdy in his 1922 Dodge Brothers Butt Body Roadster. Immaculate condition. He's been up all night cleaning and polishing it. Well done. Safe travelling. And we've got Donald Kessel in his Ford A 1929 Roadster. Lovely car, fit and polished, beautifully done. Well done. Welcome, safe travelling. There you are, if you want to paint your car with rich plumbing. From the Narc Club, from the Barossa, a good representation from the Barossa each year, 1929 Chevrolet. Dressed up to the nines, looking really good. Polished, fit, beautiful. From the Narc northern area. Thank you. Good to see you here again. Thank you. Peter Paint from the Barossa in his 1924 Dodge Tourer. Peter's been a long-term entrant. I don't think he's missed one, and he's got his lovely rugby. Now this is a rugby. Peter, you changed your car from the registration, did you? Beautifully done out again. Credit to you. All dressed up nicely, and we got the backseat drivers with you. Safe travelling. Austin 7. They shoehorned him in there this morning. Well done. And his horn works as well. There you go. Good travelling, Trevor. Thanks for coming. Yes, it sounds well as the motor does. Thanks, Aaron. Take coming. Another car club member, Merv Lewis, in his lovely 1928 Chrysler. Good to see you again, Merv. Got the old girl out running. Yeah, that sounds well too. We've got Dave Ferris in his 97 Chev Capital backboard. No, it's not a backboard. Well done. And we've got Herb Pollard in his Model T 1921. There you are. Herb's been a long supporter of the club. I don't think he's missed a run. Rep. Thanks, Herb, for coming. Good travelling. And we've got Ian Loader in his 1925 Zebra, tight set, very unusual car, lovely presented, beautiful car. Thanks for coming again, Ian, good supporter of our run. Safe travelling. And we've got Peter Paint in his 1924 Dodge. He's asking when he goes up to the finish, everyone bring a bucket of water and a polish, and I think that well done. Crystal cleared in this storm and still ticking over well. Safe travelling, Peter. Lovely buckboard here, there we go. Beautiful car. We've got a bale of hay on the back or some rabbit trap. No, safe travelling. Good to see you here again. And there's spare wheels in the back just in case. And we've got Michael Buckellen in the 1928 Dodge Passport Tourer. Beautifully presented. Yeah, I think you might even have the water and water bags there for a reason. It's going to be warm in the Barossa today. Safe travelling. Beautifully presented. Adrian Marshall in his 1925 Dodge Buckboard. Sounds a bit like me in the morning, a bit groany and a bit tired, but it's up and running. Well done. I'll have a ton of stumps to do tomorrow, if that's all right. Can you deliver me a ton of stumps tomorrow? Well done. I'll take it. Bob Modra in his 1927 Chev Capital. Nice, quiet running motor, Bob. It's a credit to you. Picking over beautifully. Well presented. Safe travelling. In his lovely 1929 DeSoto. Lovely car turned out. Just looking at that motor ticking over beautifully. Well done, thank you, Phil. James Ellis in his 1929 Ford Tudor sedan. You can't miss him on the road. Lovely turned out car, well done. Good travelling.
No, that's not.
Gary Pruitt in his 1929 Oldsmobile Flying Cloud. How quiet was that motor? Beautiful car, absolutely magic. The Oldsmobile. We've got a traffic jam here and in his 1928 Ford truck. First time, thank you sir, beautiful. Well done Dave. And we've got in Conroy in the 1926 Essex. Immaculate presentation, lovely model, safe travelling, enjoy the day. Robert Davis in his 1928 Packard. First time here, lovely turnout, beautiful car. Thank you very much for coming, Robert. Safe travelling. Steve Griff in his 1923 Studebaker Light 6. Lovely Studebaker, beautifully done, Steve. Well done, safe travelling. And we've got David Hargraves in his 1922 Studebaker. Beautifully presented, lovely car. Kicking out beautifully, and you've got the navigators in the back seat in case you get lost. In the 1927 Oakland. There's a rare model, the Oakland. There we are. Lovely old car in their day. One of them sold in South Australia. And it's good to see it out on the road, still kicking over beautifully. Thanks, Stephen. Well done. Thanks for coming. Safe travel. Rob Chisholm in his 1929 Nash Princess. And a Princess too. A lovely turned out car. Thanks for coming, Rob, and safe travels. What are you doing in the back, Jim?
What are you doing in the back?
And we've got Philip Pryor in his lovely 1932 Chevrolet. This is an immaculately turned out car. Absolutely credit to you, Philip. Thanks for coming. Good travelling. Doesn't that motor sound beautiful? So the club has never missed one of the rallies. Fred and Lowry Chapman in his 1929 Faithful Brown Page. Been all over Australia. Credit to you, still running well. Gary Pruitt in the 1929 Old Rio Flying Cloud. Beautifully presented. Well done. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the trip. And we've got Lily Shear in her 1926 Chevrolet Superior. Past participant, always rolls up. Lovely car. Well done. Thank you. And We've got John Warner here from the Gawler Club in his 1928 Oldsmobile. Always a regular entrant. Here you are again this year. Thanks, John. Cheers. Good travelling. Here he is, better late than never. We've got Jeff Gene Boundy in the 1927 Whippet. Finally got it running. And a Whippet too. Persistence pay out. 2 hours to try and get it started. You got it there, Jeff. Thank you. Is that the end?
If you'd like to come up to the finish area, coming, great range of early cars, most of this. Here's our second motorbike, another Harley Davidson. Visitors to come and have a look at these cars. Just be aware that they are being assembled there, so just to say a little bit to you, but when they're all in place, you're invited to come along, have a look at them, talk to the owners, about their old cars.
here from the Gawler Club, and he's got his 1917 Dodge Roadster. Second oldest car here. So, Nigel, how long have you had this vehicle?
About 9 years.
And did you buy it as is, or did you have to restore it? Tell us a little bit about the history of the vehicle.
I bought it, it was in a garage in Hamilton, covered in dust, unused, and they said it needs to be driven. So I said, oh, it's got for sale, and 2 days later I bought it, and I've done lots and lots of work on it. Mostly elbow grease and bleach.
So the car was pretty all there, you just had to really polish it up and make it good. It's all in good going order.
No. There's lots and lots and lots of mechanical work. Put new wheels on it, put new radiator, lots of hard work. There's lots of just falling off, so there's still work to do. With old cars, there's always work to do, isn't there? Well, it's a credit to you. Now, you've been on most of the runs. You enjoyed the run today. It ran all right. Yeah, ran very well. I love coming. It's great people. And the support from the guys who aren't part of the rally, they're just the support people. They're a credit to the club, and we really appreciate the drivers.
Thank you. It all makes it easy for us to conduct an event like this when we've got the support of the owners of the cars who bring them out. This is one of the few occasions during the year that we can bring them out, show them off, and give them a good run. So thanks, Nigel, for coming and talking about your car.
Thank you very much for that.
He's got a lovely 1926 rugby. Can you tell me a little bit about the history? What did you do to it? Did you find it like this? Did you restore it? How long? Just tell us a little bit of the history.
Too many questions. I purchased this from Rainsford's in Adelaide about 10 years ago. I was on my way to Western Australia and had a couple of hours to spend, so I went to Rainsford's, walked around their showroom and saw this vehicle in the back, and I immediately said, I'm going to have that, that's mine. And so I went to Rainsford's and said, will you hold it for a week? And he said, certainly. I said, I'm 99% sure I want to purchase it. I came back and said to him, put a sticker on it, sold. And I hadn't even heard the motor going or anything, didn't know. I just loved it to start off with, and it's always been a South Australian car. It was purchased by a man who worked at Men's Jewellery and for his wife, called Elizabeth, and she then left the car to her daughter-in-law, who was also called Elizabeth, and when she passed away, Elizabeth McCatter bought it, and she was also in Adelaide, so naturally its name is Elizabeth, and affectionately known as Elizabeth. But it has been in, I think, all the Beta Birdwoods except 3. It's been a finalist 3 times, and it came second in the concourse 2 years ago. So fairly rare because it's a 6-cylinder and it is also a sedan. There were very, very few rugby sedans made. So and she's in a good paddock at the moment, and she'll hopefully stay there.
Thank you for that. And it ran well today?
Beautifully.
I think you've been just about to every one of our rallies.
I have.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much for that. Lovely presentation on it. Good to see you on the run, and hope to see you again next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Roger. Excellent.
Good.
It's quite a famous machine. So, Gavin, tell us a little bit about the story of your Dodge.
Yes, I acquired this Dodge 25 years ago, and I bought it after they'd finished the movie, The Rabbit-Proof Fence. So it was a car that the policeman drove when he went to pick the 3 children up. So I've tried to keep it as original as I can, and we had a bit of an interesting drive last Sunday. We thought we'd get it out and we'd go for a drive for a club run, and the front bumper fell off, didn't it? That was quite funny. But anyway, Thank you very much, guys.
Now, have you had to do much to it regarding mechanically wise? It was in going order when you got it, and you've kept it running at no problems with it?
Just the general things like vacuum tank and carburettor and just parts that generally wear out. That's about all. The rest of it's been pretty good, thank you.
Okay, thanks for that. There's a lot of stories behind a lot of these old cars, and if you've got an interesting story about your vehicle, come and talk to me, and I'm sure the audience here would like to know about a little bit of the history of your car. There's some magnificent vehicles here, and I'm sure they've got some great history behind them.
Now I'm with Colin Bean, and he's got a lovely 1920 Harley Davidson motorbike. And I'm looking at the front of it, and last year, the Beta Birdwood, the Core and Course Diologons, this is absolutely the top of the range of vehicles at the Beta Birdwood, and he won 3rd place for that. So from all the vehicles in last year's Beta Birdwood to come 3rd, it's immaculately presented. Colin, tell us a little bit about it. When you bought it, what you did to it, what was it like when you started?
Well, I didn't buy it. My father bought it second-hand in the early 1930s and used it as his normal transport, but his father wouldn't let him use the family car. So he went to band practice and carried my mother on the back for 6 years before they got married in 1941, and used it up until 46, 47. The only reason he stopped riding it, a guy coming to search the header that he was on the farm that he was managing and spotted the bike and said, "I'll do you a deal." I searched the header, got the tyres and chains off the bike. When my father asked him why, he said he had a 4-cylinder Henderson outfit, which he couldn't get tyres and chains for back in 46, 47. So that was the last time my father ever rode it. And so in the 50s the motor got put into a swing saw. And in 63, I came home to Dewey High like that, and he said, "I'm going up to Jack's to pick up my motorbike." There's no motorbikes for Uncle Jack's. Sure enough, we went up there. He was his bike with the motor seating alongside, and a 2-stroke fella sat alongside, which was Uncle Jack's bike, because they used to ride together up to one day to pick up their mother and Eric. My mother rode on the back for 6 years. So in 1980 we actually started putting it back together because we wanted to ride it in the Monday 150th anniversary parade. Unfortunately he died before that. But he's seen it together. It took me 8 months to get tyres at that time. Now I go and see Ryan to get tyres. So it was all up and running in 1985.
It's a credit to you, Colin. You know, it's an immaculate condition, and to think this is 105 years old and ticks along perfectly. It's a credit to you, your presentation today, and I can see why. I think if I was doing the judging, I would have given you first prize for the history about it. Now, you ladies, you think you got it tough when you got to ride in luxury. How about riding on the back of this for 6 years? If you was pregnant, it was sure to make you come forward pretty early. So Colin, thanks for that. You've been with us on numerous occasions. You're quite good to see you out here again, and glad you could tell us something about your magnificent machine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, there used to be a feather pillow on the back.
Wow.
I've just taken the pillion pegs off because I got told last year of judging over in New South Wales that the pegs weren't period. Well, I got a photograph from the early 30s that showed the pegs on there, but I've taken them off ready for this year.
We would know the difference, and you stick to your guns. Thanks, Colin.
Not all right.